Alright, back at the old league. This one, I mean, you can see who it's against. It's against yurikamome. And I have a 5-2. Okay. This board seems fairly straightforward. You're just going to want a lot of heralds. Yeah. A lot of heralds, a lot of fool's golds, I guess. Which means probably take the fool's gold with the river shrine. At some point you start adding torturers, but maybe not quite yet. I don't know whether to take fool's gold or haven. I mean, at some point, like, Flourishing trade activates and you can build up the fool's golds pretty quick if you have enough heralds, and you can, like, connect them, so you don't necessarily actually need to be doing so much of that early. You don't really have any price points to hit, even. Anyways, I'm not even considering the 5s here. I mean, this is going to be River Shrine, and then it's just a matter of what to take with it. And I think that thing is Haven, just because it gives you a little bit better shot at, well, everything. Probably would take Caravan Guard if we had the 3. Just maybe a little bit better. Maybe not. It's unclear what Caravan Guard does. Well, Caravan Guard makes you potentially more likely to just get more heralds compared to Haven. But hopefully we don't have either problem. We're very much hoping that this is a copper on top rather than a estate like that. I could well, I don't know. I think we'll pull the estate over. It's very whatever clear. River Shrine's in there. I mean, we're just taking heralds until they're gone at this point, so why don't we take Herald until they're gone at this point? Okay, this was fine. Let me just store the River Shrine. No, that can't be. I guess I'm going to activate Flourishing Trade, whatever that means for everything. Like, do we take Torture? Probably not. We could. Potentially. I guess this could also just be like Herald Fool's Gold, which seems fine. I guess it could also be like Wheelwright, with the idea that that's going to be gaining more heralds quickly, maybe. It's like, am I thin enough that this will work out in my favor? I don't know. Let's try it. Okay, well, you're matching, so it won't be all bad. This could end up not working out how I'd like it to. Certainly, yeah, like this, specifically. What do we want to do here? Do I want to take the 2 Fool's Golds right now? I mean, that gives the ability to buy stuff. Probably, yes. Buy better things at least. And plausibly I can draw them okay. The other option would have been like going up and getting a 5 so we could Wheelwright 5s, but That was not to be. Not what I was trying to do, or whatever you wanna say. Hopefully here I'll be able to get at least, well, 2 heralds. Hopefully 3. This is all like bad. But we'll end up with at least 1 action left, so it's okay. It's like what, Herald, double Fool's Gold? Yeah, so you're gonna get a Herald in off of this River Shrine that you can redraw. So that'll be really good for you. Not a fan. My shuffle just didn't work, really. Didn't. Alright, like if I go up and get another Wheelwright last turn, maybe that's a little bit better. That could be. Otherwise, I'm absolutely taking 3 Heralds here. Like, it's really everything you could be wanting. Acknowledging that what you have in hand is what? Like, 2 copper? I mean, I think it's 2 coppers. Yeah. Okay, you're just matching. I want more. I want more Fool's Golds then. I don't know. I don't want to keep the coppers. Because at this point, I feel like I can draw them pretty okay. I mean, we could also go something like Herald Wheelwright, but I think we just want to take the Herald split here. Maybe we can get lots of Fool's Golds like next turn. Now, trashing 1's got to be better than, yeah. Take like an island. Count for the River Shrine. I mean, you don't have like a thing that costs enough for your Wheelwright to, well, work amazingly. Right? So it's not like we're necessarily losing out there. I'm gonna buy this turn as like 2 Fool's Golds and how much are we gonna have? We're gonna have 6 in a perfect world. 2 Fool's Golds and another Wheelwright. Yeah. We actually can't be ditching the River Shrine because of Torture. We're just gonna want to eat curses like every time. Well, so much for whatever it was I was trying to do. Okay. Discard that for a Caravan Guard. Okay, this is fine. It'll be like 2 Fool's Golds plus Torture, I think. Yeah. Good to see all of this treasure early. Be a little bit pile conscious, although it's harder to produce. Like it's hard to produce that much gain in the deck. Probably kind of done on Fool's Golds. Well, I mean, I'm hitting 14, which is enough for 2 provinces, which probably we should just kind of start doing. Because what else is the deck going to do? Play more Wheelwright? Not the most appealing thing ever. Maybe it's fine. Like, you can also just kind of solve the potential pile-out problems by taking points. What would a perfect turn here look like? Wheelwright for a torture, buy 2 provinces. Yeah. Trash the last copper. Things are getting lower. You provide something to think about. Maybe. I guess you produce a lot more money next turn. Your next turn. Yeah. 2 Wheelwrights. Well, we'll see. Maybe in a not so great spot here. These things being extremely cheap and you having 2 Wheelwrights. I mean, we can also be like Wheelwright for Island and buy province. Like, that would give us the... I'd have to produce so many Herald hits to get there. Like, potentially, like, completely miss this torture. I don't even know if I can do that. We'll see. Let's see what we draw. I think this torture should have been a Wheelwright. Is what I'm feeling. I mean, I could take the island right now. Island the copper instead of trashing it. That's just like... points. 4 actions. What is that card? River Shrine. So I'm just going to double province here. I don't think we can really afford to be taking another Wheelwright as much as I'd like to. It's like right now, well, I don't know that you can produce enough plus buy. Wheelwright does open some things up that otherwise are not open. I was like correcting the mistakes of previous turns. Yeah. I guess we play Wheelwright first. Discard province for what? Island? Or another Wheelwright. Kind of have to make an assessment of how much draw I think I actually have. I don't think that you can actually double next turn at the moment. Just notable. Like, one thing about how you having 4 Heralds is that trashing the curse is not actually the easiest thing ever for you. Like, it does take an action, which, well, probably you have. I mean, we have to play the Wheelwright first, so... I do think if the Torture had been a Wheelwright, it would have been winning last turn. I'm not exactly sure how, but that would be my assumption. Which, if you're keeping track at home, means that gaining Torture over Wheelwright was a mistake. It's not have one more Herald play, which means we may be absorbing a curse. Which would be annoying. I'm also, like, looking at this hand and I'm dreadfully worried about drawing. Okay, we cannot double province next turn. That's my take on things. So... Unless we Caravan Guard react, which we did not. Okay. This probably wants to be an island. Just as a guess. I think you have 13 coins, and I don't think there's a way for you to get more. Actually, is there going to be like some kind of win here? Like, can I do Wheelwrights? Or Caravan Guards? How much money do I have? 14? There's some possibility of Wheelwrights. An outside shot. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, what do we most want to do? I don't want. I mean, I don't think you can double province, but I also don't want to find out. No, there's still a copper over there somehow. Okay, you can double province. That's good to know. Let's not mess this up then. I mean, I guess we can get another Wheelwright basically for free. It's a question of, like, does that allow you to pile something? Which maybe it does. But I would kind of like one. Yeah, also take like another Torturer. Or an island. Those are basically our two options here. Okay. So we don't double well, we don't take even a single province. So I guess it's going to be like 1, 2. That's a point lead, which I don't know if it's actually enough. We might consider another Torturer. Just to be able to actually draw next turn. Maybe like Torture double islands better. Actually, let me think about this. Okay, the problem with double island is that it would allow you to pile on islands and something, so that's actually not a legit thing. Right? Okay. And then, I don't know. I mean, I could take the extra Torture. We can take a free haven with whatever. Which surely we want. If you double province, I can fairly easily make that up. It's more a question of, like, can you pile Caravan Guard Fool's Gold plus points, which kind of feels a little too probable if I leave it at 2. So probably we don't do that. And then do we want another haven? I'm going to say no. And maybe regret that. I guess we could take an estate, like that defends against a province buy with this stuff, which plausibly we want to do. 3 Caravan Guards, 4. Yeah. I don't think, like, there's no ability to pile estates on your side. And also you might just dud. It's another real thing that can happen. because there are only 4 Heralds and you're getting an increasingly large amount of crud in your deck. So much for that idea. I think that you win here. Like, you can just take 3 Caravan Guards, you have enough money. Yeah, this would be pretty easy. I don't think there was any way to defend against this from my position. It really just came down to I needed to be taking the Wheelwright over the Torture on the 1 turn. This is going to be more than enough money. Well, no, there's not enough buys, actually, is what the problem is. I was like doing this stuff where I was considering infinite buys, and that's just actually not the case. I swear to God, there's still 1 copper over there. Did I? No, I have it on my island map. I could have provinced. Oops. Oh well. Alright, we're taking this tie. That should not have been a tie. Yeah, I messed that up. Bad. Alright. Well, there's one. I messed that up twice. I messed that up once when I took the Torture, and I messed that up a second time not too long after. On to this, where I have a 5-2 that looks pretty dang good. Because we're going to open Quartermaster Guardian, right? Yeah. Are we? Yeah. I'm going to consider Guildmaster. So you can just keep Mason thing, but I don't think so. What we're trying to do here, longer term anyways, well, you can do like Guardian Quartermaster, you can get some like artists that definitely work, decently. And that's probably really what you build up. It kind of limits you to 1 Quartermaster, which I think is fine. Honestly. Yeah. Artist is at least lab, maybe a little bit more. Stick some Courtier on it, stick some Displace on it, be pretty happy. Yeah, I could have taken a province on the last turn and just stopped all of this. I thought you could hit 14 and you just straight up could not. Lost track of where the 1 copper was. It was mine, it was on my island map. Smart. Anyways, I feel pretty good about this 5-2. I think. I don't really know what Quartermaster's going to gain. Silvers? States? I mean, I know we just want at least 1 because of Artist. And I think this Artist deck does better than Rebuild. Like, you can be catapulting it and crap. So, you know. It's like... Or are you going to be taking Rebuild? That's the other thing. Like, opening Guardian means that you're hitting 5 here. And then what's it going to be? Rebuild? Maybe. I don't really trust it, because, like, you can seriously beat stuff up with Catapult. Well, no, you can't, because of Guardian. Well, we'll see. Guildmaster. Okay. That's a surprise. Do we want the Guardian right now? Probably. I mean, we're going to axe 2 estates, which means, like, we have a decent shot at hitting 5 here, whatever that does for us. I don't even know what to buy. Like, we want to be playing Catapult as the terminal for a while. I might take Artist, like, right now, actually. Like, what do we actually need to hit? Artist a bunch of times. Yeah. I mean, this is, what, at least 3 coins. I'm thinking we just go straight for these. I guess we could take a Courtier first. It might not be the worst thing ever. Alright, so this is going to be gain Catapult by Artist. And you're going to be doing rebuilds, so that's great. I'm going to do an estate here. Like, what are you buying next turn? I don't even know. Estate here, get another Artist. And then Quartermaster can be gaining state. It's not the prettiest, but oh well. Just be like action coins. Maybe a silver. Oh my god, where are my artists? This is miserable. I mean, maybe we do silver so that we can be catapulting it, but I kind of want to, like, continue on the estate train, right? I mean, bottom decking my artist is going to be a serious problem. Be real. Jeez. What do we want here? Like, artist plus... I don't even know. I guess this is going to be like 3 coins gold. And say we're going to do better on future turns. And the other option is like 3 coins buy and take 2 artists. Not that into. I guess we could go like training artist. Whoops, I do not have buys. I am an idiot. I do not know how these things work. But it's like, as long as I'm not seeing artist, we're going to have issues. You have a guardian out? Yeah, you do. I guess I should trash the estate then. And we can buy yet another artist. A little sketchy at this point, isn't it? Well, if it works, it works, and if I die to rebuild, I die to rebuild. That's what I say. Just take the last estate here. I mean, I should be producing a decent amount of money now. These artists are going to stink. hard. A lot. We have to be drawing, like, whatever Guardian fairly early here. Like, I need the Guardian. Okay. Action. Shoot, probably coins. From here. I mean, do I actually want this shuffle? I don't. I really don't. So this can just be like coin, gold, we'll buy one more artist, I guess. And then see if we can start having some, like, actually reasonable turns. Which would be very desirable. Very desirable. How's the Quartermaster's gaining silver? Okay, this is looking alright. Have our labs. Action buy. A nice attack. I think. Displace artist. I mean, that's the thing we gotta be doing, right? Gotta be starting to do this displace stuff. Yeah. Seems alright. I think it's a little slow. I don't know. Like, if I just take province here, what happens? Yeah. This is what we're doing. And that's what we'll do. Let's see, if I grab silver here. The Guardian out, yeah. If I take the silver here, what happens? We don't catapult it, we displace. Probably catapult, or we displace, yeah, we displace catapult to peasant, or pendant. Alright. I feel like I'm a little bit too dependent on finding Guardian for the Courtier, but that'll just have to be something that's lived with. Is Duchy okay, or do we just want the artist? How about rebuild? Rebuild's not very good. Just keep trying to shove the artists and call it a day. I guess we could use another Courtier is what we could use. Just hope we draw enough. I'm out of debt. Hey. I mean, last turn was bad. Right. Last turn could have been like Province Pendant instead, which would have been nice to have. Certainly. Oh, crud. Like that is not something we can be seeing. I wonder if I want to take like a Guardian here just as like a safety measure. Against a future terrible turn. Yeah, probably. Look at these labs. Lab. Miss the displace. Amazing. I mean, triple province. I mean, I guess that's the thing to do, right? Like, what else is there? You've done your rebuilds for the shuffle. I don't know if you have a thing that'll shuffle for you, but now's the time. I mean, it's Order of Masons, it's not freaking astrologers. Maybe you draw both. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We can outproduce this. I mean, we saw it. Take the Guardian. Okay, this is less fine. This is less fine. We can't be playing that Guardian. So I guess we're just going to Province Duchy. Or Duchy. It would have been nice to find a plus buy. If I found a Courtier right here, actually I just win, right? And then I have to hope you don't find a rebuild. In 5 out of 9 cards, it seems unlikely. Okay, well, so much for that. I mean, I had a draw to win it. Like, you know. I bottom decked Artist like 3 times. It happens. I think I would have won that under like normal draw conditions. Say not dudding so many times. I mean, maybe that's just what my deck did, but whatever. I'm ignoring this fact. Okay, what do we have here? Guildmaster, Architects Guild, Chaining, Quarry Apprentice will be enough draw for everything you could ever want to do. I don't know whether open Overlord or not. You can open Overlord to be like up at Apprentice right away, which is something that certainly you want. And it's like you don't really need the Quarry right away because you kind of want to Counterfeit first. Or you want a Counterfeit, you want an Apprentice. So it's not like going up to Quarry right away really helps. Alright, I've been convinced to open Overlord, nothing. And like you'll have the option, like if you see it turn 3, great, Apprentice and Estate, shuffle. If you see it turn 4, you can play Guildmaster, buy Counterfeit, be fairly happy about that, or even like another Overlord, depending on shuffles. Alright. I am convinced. I'm just gonna be right back. It is a very... I didn't, wasn't watching to see if those were played one-on-one, otherwise it's 1-by-1. Otherwise it's a very scary 2-5. In which you open Overlord. I think, still. I also like Apprentice Leprechaun. I don't know. Like, you can say these words together, and maybe they mean something. But probably not. They probably don't mean something. You can also have Apprentice Gladiator. I mean, Gladiator's a gold gainer. Right. Okay. This was not what we were looking for. Is it? I mean, we could go like gold counterfeit. It's not going to be Apprentice, is it? I could also like do an in. Probably not. Gold Apprentice. I guess it could also be like Counterfeit Quarry, actually more appropriately. That's the thing we're looking for. Oh, he did the same thing. That is interesting. In some sense of the word. I mean, I'd have apprenticed if I had seen an estate. I'm gonna be real. Do we want another Overlord here? Probably. Like, we'd like to keep playing Guildmaster. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take another Overlord here. It may be a little off. Oh, I guess we could. No, we can't take an in. Oh, I guess we could take an in. Now we have two coins. It's not a lot of coins. Okay, now you did the same thing. I am going to take an Overlord here, right? I'd like to... Jeez. Do I trash a copper? Or do we just, like, pay off debt? I think we just, like, pay off debt. Because, like, next turn we're seeing Counterfeit Quarry together, which... Yeah, right. Someday I will trash an estate. I promise. Well, maybe I shouldn't be promising, but... Gladiator? Yeah, I'm just going to take in right here. I don't know if I want anything with it. Like, is Gladiator better than nothing? I mean, it can be a mole, is what I'm thinking. I am not really considering Leprechaun at all right now. It's like if I top deck Gladiator in, we play the Apprentice, maybe we mole. I mean, I'm not carrying any, well, I guess I could be carrying Guildmaster. Alright, let's just do the in. And no Overlord with it. Look at you, trashing estates. I mean, the main concern right now is that, like, this shuffle is a little sketchy. It has, like, 0 action cards in it. But the intent is to get through a lot here. Yeah. Does this get me up to 6? Not quite. So, I mean, this one could be Gladiator in, or whatever. Oh, another Quarry. How do you feel about that? Not so amazing. don't think I want to put the well, no, I think I do want to put the Gladiator with it because I'm thinking that the Gladiator may be mole. Oh, that's creative. Now I see where the Leprechaun is coming from. The idea is eventually to like put Apprentice and things together, but you know. I realize that I'm not playing this Gladiator, and that's by design. Because what are we going to do? We're going to Apprentice this in. We're going to Gladiator or whatever. And then we're going to take... I guess I need another Counterfeit. So maybe this is Counterfeit in. Because, like, we want to do Apprentice in plus, right? We can also, like, do something to get up to the 7. Let's do it this way. And this turn we can play a Guildmaster and probably be decently happy about that. I feel like the one thing that's kind of missing from my deck right now is, like, the ability to play Leprechaun. But we're gonna get there. I'm gonna count some things out and get there. Extra Overlord, that's a little scary. The inns are gonna run pretty soon, I guess. This was not how this was supposed to work. Huh. I mean, I guess the better thing is to be playing Guildmaster. And this can hit 9. I don't think how many actions are in my deck right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a problem. That's a problem. I mean, like, I can do something like an Apprentice Guildmaster in. It's just I don't really have anything to Apprentice. But, like, we do it again next turn, and things look fine, right? I guess we're gonna get some, like this could actually be, like, gold. No. Well, we can get another Counterfeit in the deck, I guess, is what it's gonna come up to. I guess it can be Apprentice in, and then Counterfeit Guildmaster Leprechaun. Or I guess we do the Guildmaster now. And then Counterfeit in. Leprechaun. There. I kind of like this. And we're definitely Apprentice and Guildmaster. I love ditching the Quarry. I guess the idea there is that you will, like, play Leprechaun for a wish, but Quarry is also what gets you these beautiful inns on top, or beautiful inns going on, or whatever it is I'm actually trying to say. Okay, so I think I can apprentice the Guildmaster. And then we'll see. We'll see where we're at. I think I have 8 actions. 7, 8, 8, 8 actions. It's gonna be difficult to play some of them, maybe, but, you know. Figure it out. And somehow have a third counterfeit? How'd that happen? Well, we can apprentice one of them. It's part of the point here, right? So probably we'd like to do like one apprentice on Counterfeit, one apprentice on Guildmaster, play the other Overlord, or play Guildmaster with the other Overlord. Yeah. Makes sense. I don't know, I can do like this first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guildmaster. Leprechaun. I guess we should Architect's Guild something off of this. Or maybe 2 somethings. Somethings being Counterfeit. Maybe not 2 somethings. Wow. Counterfeit Quarry. And then this can be like Apprentice. No. Maybe I just want to take like 2 of these inns. Like I don't know. In gold in, or gold counterfeit in. Let me add another Quarry. I mean, that's something to be trashing with Apprentice. We could also go like in Ducat if we think we need to produce. If we think we can produce a bunch of plus buy and win the game that way. That's also a possibility. You know, like I can kind of do that later, but why not now? Wish on top. I don't actually think we want the wish on top. Like, I'm kind of thinking about winning the game here. Which maybe is not a great thing to be thinking about, because maybe you can just win the game here. But also maybe not. You can tell I'm really committed to this idea of winning. Or you winning, or something. Anyhow. It's like, we're going to apprentice one in. Probably we can afford to apprentice one gold. I don't know if we can redraw. How much? Four, 5. Okay, that's gonna be like the turn, right? No, you still have one Overlord, so you could draw this stuff. I don't know exactly what with. I mean, I'm guessing I'll have a win here. It's a matter of, like, do you before that have a win? To which the answer is maybe? I feel like the 6 debt's gonna come into whatever the opposite of handy is. Maybe not. I also don't think there's going to be enough buys, although the Guildmaster's kind of iffy on that front. And you have the wish, 2 wishes, 1 wish, 1 wish. Yeah, we'll see. I was thinking we were going to get 1 more apprentice on something. Okay, there's the... Well, it's just going to be way short on money. See if I just lowered stuff too much. No, that's your single quarry, I think. Yeah. So I have 2. Okay, well that's going to take a win out of the picture. Unless you're like wishing for quarry, which I think makes it so that you're probably not getting it done here. Okay. Well, no, you can wish... Well, no, you don't have any draw left. Yeah, I don't think. That's the piece that's missing. I also don't really need my Gladiator anymore. Okay. So I suspect we can pile Counterfeit Quarry in here. Or I guess Counterfeit Quarry or Counterfeit Apprentice or whatever. There will be a pile out, I would guess. I should have well more than enough buys. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay. Probably Counterfeit Quarry. I'm trying to pile anyways. Nothing here. Like, I don't know what the value on stuff versus other stuff is. Let's stop there. I kind of suspect this just kind of wins. Like if I take what here? Counterfeit gold or counterfeit like this is like way more than enough to do everything. I mean, I guess we can be taking a Leprechaun off of it, whatever. I wonder how many piles this is, like all of them. I guess we could have done estates. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the quarries were, like, really excellent because they allowed you to do the turn setups much better, I think. Anyways. On to this game, which has Shy Haunted Woods. This doesn't actually have a whole lot. Like, you can play double tax Sailor. I guess you can play, like, tax Sailor. For a while. Probably that's a good thing to be doing. Alright. This board has a whole lot. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be a double tack. We'll see. Like, you can certainly produce a bunch of money with Sailor Cabin Boy, but, like, that's about it. So it's not the most appealing thing ever. But you can play, like, if you get a bunch of loots and you have sailors every other turn, you can certainly be playing the sailor tack thing. You know? So I think we're gonna open Sailor Silver. I don't think Maroon is actually gonna prove better, because we want the sailors in deck eventually anyways. And, like, even if you're not doing the tax sailors, how you could be playing, like, multiple Haunted Woods in the same turn. I guess once, but, you know, once is still pretty good. And I think we want the egg because we would like to be hitting a number with Sailor. Like, we can get, you know, eggs later. That's my take. I Let's just maximize chances of doing amazing things with Sailor next shuffle. Like, not this. This will be another Sailor buy. I'm just not sure what next turn's gonna bring us. Hopefully it brings a Sailor, but, you know. Sometimes these things don't happen how you wish they would. Okay, well, we get to play a Haven. I mean, it's worth it, right? We pull a copper over, and then we can buy something that costs 7. That'll be pretty good. I don't know. We should have pulled an estate over. I guess we should have pulled an estate over because, like, now this turn's not looking quite so amazing, right? I'll take a Haunted Woods here. I mean, I think the next buy is probably Egg. Next turn's buy is probably Egg. Maybe. Nah, I don't think we're quite thin enough. Yeah, that should have been an estate pull because, like, this turn already has the 2 coins from Sailor. Yeah. Oh well. It's not like it matters. Like, the point was to see a Sailor right here, and I didn't. Yikes. Apparently shuffling is not being my strong suit this game. Like, this could be a Haunted Woods, and that could seriously screw me up. Like, I almost don't think I can make a buy here if you put a Haunted Woods out. I can't. I can't. Okay, I can't. Yeah, I just have to skip, because that's what's going on. Are we going to shy this? Definitely. Most definitely. I'll get my last estates out. That's good. Yeah, this is actually fine. This is fine. Get the Haunted Woods out consistently. Add an egg. Where's the Haunted Woods? What is going on here? I mean, I think it's gotta be this, but... Youch. Yeah, this is bad. This is going really badly. I mean, I had to see the Haunted Woods last turn. That's what this comes down to. I'm just, like, cannot get enough stuff in my deck to win this game from here. It's not like pulling the estate would not have made a difference. It's just bottom decking the Haunted Woods made a huge difference. Maybe maybe the thing about Haven over Silver is Haven keeps your deck pace up a little bit more. I'm kind of unconvinced of this, though. I'm going to be ambitious here. Okay. Actually, do we do tack? No. Well... No. He's got one loot. Staff. Well, that's just game over. You get staff, you can start doing tack. Not that you actually need it at all. Yeah. It's just over. All sorts of over. I mean, this just has to be like double egg if I'm going to have any chance at this game, which I don't. Jeez. What are you doing? Alright, I think I've seen enough. Cannot have stuff floating around and missing like that. I mean, yeah, it was not winnable. Alright. Swamp's Gift, that does not matter at all. What are you opening here? Steward Silver? Steward Abundance? Steward Abundance has the advantage of if they collide, you like play the Abundance and you're not too sad. You can pick up like Merchants. Okay, I'm kind of convinced. What else are you trying to do? You have like Carriage as a village. That's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking Abundance Steward. I mean, there's some bad cases with Abundance, but most of the time you'll hit 6, which can be like double Merchant or Merchant Silver, and you'll be pretty happy about that, so... And like, I think it's more favorable than Silver right now. Like, do you actually need to hit 5 for anything? Not really. Seize the day. Eventually you just want to be like sticking a bunch of carriages on grand markets, so, you know. That's the deck. The other thing you could consider is a double Steward, but there's nothing really good at 2, so the main thing would be I get trashed down a bit quicker that way, which is maybe valuable enough. I don't know. He had a 5-2. Probably Steward nothing. Steward Druid. Perfect. Alright. No desire for a Druid, right? This can be probably double merchant. Is what we'll do. We don't need the silver in there yet for the merchants. Basically. Okay, this is fine. This will be a carriage, I think. Yeah. It'd be amazing is taking out 4 coppers, which I can't do. I want to wait till like the last possible moment to enter the silver into the deck. But it also has me thinking about like, do we actually carriage this? Because if I carriage it, then I guess I hit 8, which actually sounds pretty good, alright. Or I trash, which also sounds pretty good. And then we stop because we don't actually really want a Druid. And then maybe this turn we can pick up like Merchant Silver. Be quite thin. That'll be the hope anyways. I think it was a little slow doing the trash last turn. Might have been. What is this? Like carriage, merchant, copper. So like the one thing that could be really bad is the copper. So what? 1 out of 2 or whatever. Yeah, 1 out of 2. Half chance that I'm very happy about things. Half chance that I'm not as happy about things, but still decently happy. Because I've trashed substantially more. And I don't have a Druid. It's on Druid anyways. Forest. Okay, well that's the sad case. But I think it's time to, well, maybe not. We could just go like a merchant carriage here still. Like we don't, there's no obligation to be taking a silver yet. The very last thing we do is going to be take silver. And we'll have a beautiful deck. Do I need this? I don't think so. Well, I kind of do, because... Okay. So we want to do it. This is... plus cards. I was kind of hoping to trash 2, but I guess that's not happening unless we want to go like Druid Silver. Which we could do. I don't really love having the swamps in the deck. Because the other thing this could be is this could be like Marquis Silver. Which has quite a lot of appeal. Yeah, hopefully we can get this deck going nicely. Okay. If I trash out the rest of this stuff, what happens? I hit like 5 plus abundance. It's not amazing. Well, maybe it's fine. We'll probably do it like this, and then we're going to take Merchant, double Carriage. And here we can like get Mining Road, Grand Market, etc. Maybe one of those carriages could have been a Mining Road. It's fine though. There's an interesting thing with Marquis. What is that card? That is a Carriage. I can just call all of this. Okay. Now what? Grand Market, Carriage Merchant. I want a Mining Road. Gain more abundances. More abundances out there. A Mining Road, Merchant. That's fine. Should be pretty far ahead here, although I mean, I've cleared all my copper. You still have 4. I have more merchants. This is probably okay. I like to pile carriages this turn. Kinda. I haven't been paying much attention to what's going on over there. Like, what's the carriage situation? I mean, I have 4. I'd of course like to get that up to 5 at a minimum, but okay. Is it worth it to leave a carriage? Maybe. I think so. This point in this particular game. Could get 2 abundances out. I don't know if there's like a seize the day line that gets me to a win. That seems plausible. I don't know if I do like the last abundance at the end. Because what I'd like to do here is I'd like to pile carriage, take at least 1 merchant. So let's do that at least. If we go like Seize the Day Abundance, can I win on that turn? Maybe? Or at least get far enough ahead to not be worrying about such things. We can also still go like Abundance Merchant Seize. If that would help any, which maybe it does. I'm kind of assuming that I get there if I do the seize. So let's see here. That's sufficient there. Okay, this is easy. Alright, yeah, we got there. Good first player game. Good first player game, good Steward hits game. On to whatever this will be. This will be lots of Inventor stuff. We're going to open Inventor Chapel, obviously. I don't know what. We got to get another Inventor. I guess we go like Inventor. I guess actually, no. No, yeah, you do Inventor Chapel. I was thinking like for a second you do Throne Chapel, but you don't collide them automatically. Oh, apparently we're just gonna open Quartermaster Chapel. That sucks. Quite honestly. It was like when I got the Quartermaster open, but then my deck failed. Pissed me off. Alright, so this will be Throne Scheme. Oh god. Do I horse the scheme? No, because of the collision. Well, like how likely am I to see not throne room? There's your real question here. I'm doing it. Okay, it worked. Do I want to go this low? Yeah, I do. We horse the chapel right now? Or do we like throne, inventor, throne? I guess we throne, inventor, throne, probably. Okay, this is fine. It looks iffy, but it's actually totally fine. Throne, horse, then invent. I guess it could have been like Throne Hunting Party, Throne Cursed Village, I don't know. Horse, play, Inventor, play, horse, play, trash out these two. Let's see here, throne. This should just be like all the thrones. I guess we need like a cursed village or something. It doesn't have to be a cursed village. It could be like a rabble. We're gonna have so many throne rooms. I think that's actually gonna be best. Amazing. Look at that. Just have to make sure to order things properly. I just don't have any starting cards. Yeah, you have a bunch of coppers lying around. Well, never mind. You don't have a bunch of coppers lying around. You have one copper. I guess we're forcing the Rabble twice. So what's going to happen here? Oh well. I mean... It's not like the attack does anything. At some point we have to start greening, too. Probably this turn. It's gonna be so confusing. I guess actually what we can do is we can horse the last throne. So it'll be like throne, horse throne, or throne, actually throne, throne, horse throne, play regular. We gain throne room, gain Inventor. Play this one again, horse throne, gain throne, gain Inventor, throne, horse throne, oof, horse throne again, throne, throne. What is this Rabble doing anyways? Province? Or Inventor? Well, the provinces come last. We just want, like... How many provinces is this anyways? 5? Is that good enough? Like, what do you do next turn? Do we just do the 5 provinces? 'Cause, like, how am I coming back from that anyways? Or what? I don't know, like, how much you can actually score in a turn while piling. I mean, you don't have to gain that last Inventor, actually. Do we? There's no way to win here. I don't think. Let me think for a moment. Like we don't have enough inventor plays, so probably I should leave some inventors because they require draw. And take like, I don't know, a hunting party or something. Oh, this actually doesn't work how I thought it was going to. I am very concerned about my next turn. Because like my assumption is that you easily pile something. Like a state. Okay, empty inventors. Okay, so we need like 2 provinces. Probably. Well, let's see, you have 3 throne rooms, you have 3 inventors. And 2 cursed villages. So I don't think you have enough actions to play everything. Can you take 6 provinces? 4 throne rooms, 3 inventors. So it's like, is it in my best interest to pile Inventor here? Because then you can just take us out of states, is the thing. You have like 1 too many gains for me. Although if you have to horse anything, we're in a lot better shape. I guess actually it should have been the Inventor, and then we draw it. Does not look good. 4 throne rooms. I mean, you'd have to go after estates. You'd have to horse nothing, probably. Showing all 3 inventors. I don't know how this works out. Let's just take these 3 inventors and see what happens. I think you can do estates off of that, but oh. Maybe you can't do estates off of that. Alright, how many provinces do I leave? You have... I don't actually know how many inventor plays you have because of horse stuff. 6. Like, I'm thinking if I province duchy here, leaves me safe. If I double province, well, if you take 6 provinces, am I just dead anyways? Maybe. How are you taking 6 provinces? You have like... I think you only have 6 inventor... Well, yeah, 6 inventor plays. I don't think you can, like, regain sequence stuff. Maybe you can. 7 inventor plays? Even that's not getting you there. I don't think. Maybe it does. Okay, we're totally fine then. I think we should be fine. I don't think there are enough gains in this world for you. You take 4 or 5 provinces maximum, and I can still win. I mean, you can like horse the inventors and regain them, but that doesn't actually net you an inventor play. In fact, it kind of reduces because it means you used a throne on not playing inventor twice for gains. I don't think... Okay, this is just max points. Which does not... Yeah, okay. This should be fairly straightforward. We're going after provinces, so you can actually just double horse this. And this will do, right? Like... Just does freaking... Okay. Alright, well, 3.5 is pretty good. I should have gotten an extra half game on the first one. I'm gonna be perfectly real with everything. I botched half a game there, so could have been better. Other than that, I think we did pretty okay. This last game, Inventor was just better than Quartermaster. Quartermaster's so slow on this board. Probably the 5-2 should be an Inventor, Chapel open. And anyways, we'll go from there. Doing pretty well this season, so we'll see if it can continue in the last 2 matches. Anyways, we'll see you all.